If you will leave your exit slips on top of your group number, I will walk around and pick them up at the end of this. But in order to save time, we're going to keep on trucking. So we do have balanced literacy groups, as we always do. But I want you to listen up, because things are going to be very different, because I promised you I'd get you out of here on time. Okay? There are 4 centers, 4 stations, just like there always are. You're going to pick 2. Okay? I'm going to explain all 4 to you. You pick the 2 that you like the best, and we'll do 1 rotation, and we'll do a second rotation. And the other 2 you don't get to, that's okay, because you spent all that energy into YYN, and that it was very important. Okay, so you always have 4 options. Your first option is Tech Tool. Tech Tool, Dawn unfortunately had to leave because she teaches another class, but we have Meg Gardner here, who is the tech trainer over at Anderson Mill, and she is going to lead you on taking Symbaloo to the next step. So if you're interested in a little bit more about Symbaloo, stay up here with your laptops, and Meg is going to lead that session. Over at the independent writing station, you are going to work with your group on discussing formative data that you use as a grade level. Okay? Like I said, formative data is what is important. So, what we have here on this table is you have a nice bright yellow sheet, and you have one of these per grade level or per area. So for example, Horizons has one, Resource has one, Self-Contained has one, Speech has one, everybody has one. Art has one, Global Studies has, everybody has one, okay? So what you're going to do is with your group, with your grade level, you're going to jot down some formative data assessments that you already use in your classroom, and you're going to answer these questions that go with it. So what information does it give? What information does it not give? And is there any reason why you'd want to consider revising it? Okay, so again, this is a group thing. So you can come back, as many people can come back here as you want, because everybody has their own sheet, every grade level. So grab your sheet and you talk as a grade level. That's independent writing. Independent reading will be all the way back there, and that's working on your November blog post. Now, you have 2 options for your November blog post. Option 1, if you are loving Miller and Routman, you may continue to read another chapter and reflect on it. Option 2, this month we are talking about conferencing, formative data, MISCU, IRI. You can reflect on that. So if you don't feel like reading Miller and Routman, because I know lots of you just read 3 chapters last week and blogged on them, you don't have to. I know how it goes. You don't have to read another chapter. You can reflect on conferencing and formative data in your classroom. And that can be your blog post for this month. Okay? So that's the 3rd station. The 4th station is all the way in the back corner, and it's guided reading with me. And we are going to focus on a certain part of your required text for this month. Okay? 4 stations. Now listen, we got to get to 2. So the quicker you move and the quicker you decide, the quicker this is going to go. All right? Move to station 1.